Hi everyone! In this video I'm making another abstract landscape painting with alcohol inks. The color palette I'm using for this one is yellow, green, purples, and black. I use my own handmade alcohol inks and some Ranger brand ones too, like this one. This is the Ranger Limeade color. I mix my own alcohol ink colors by soaking Bic and Sharpie markers in 90% alcohol. Maybe I can do a how to make your own inks in a future video if anyone's interested. I'm using a bright purple color, a more neutral purple, and a more diluted purple. I'm adding alcohol to these dry colors, and now I push the colors together and see what happens when they blend. Yep, I like that. Because I'm using a ceramic tile, I can wipe away the previous painting. If I like the last painting, I'll scan it and keep a digital copy. And then I sell prints and stickers on Redbubble instead of keeping originals. I always start with the sky, then work towards the foreground, and I usually have no plan other than the colors I've chosen. Each new wet layer of ink will create a hard line around the edges, so I try to minimize this for areas in the distance, by covering larger areas and drying it in one go. And don't be scared to redo your sky if you don't like it the first time. This dropper bottle has clear alcohol with no pigments in it. I like to have the dropper, a spray bottle, and a fine mister to create different effects. It's handy to tape down a paper towel or cloth to absorb the alcohol drips that flow off the tile. That way, when you use the heat gun, it doesn't blow away on you. Here I'm trying to make the distant hills with my diluted purple. I'm using my spray bottle from pretty far away to make these speckles and dots. Now that was okay, but one more try until I'm happy with it. I struggled with this one and reworked it a few times, and in the end I really liked the way it turned out. This is the last time I reworked this painting, but keeping some of the colors still on the tile. Now it's looking more like distant sky and some hills. Here I add green ink and clear alcohol so I can paint dots. You can see how the alcohol pushes the pigment to the outer edges of the wet puddle. And it's a really easy way to lift some pigment and create texture. And there we go. I'm happy with this one. I love the contrast between the green and the purple and light and dark areas. Try these out for yourself. You don't need many supplies to get started, but I do recommend a good chemical respirator. You can see my other paintings on Instagram or check out my Redbubble shop for prints, stickers, and more.